Hey guys, Silvertorn here, and welcome back again to Let's Play Castlevania Aria of Sorrow. I took care of those last things I was missing on map. I'm going to show you them right now. Alright, to start off with, I had 99.5%. Those two rooms above the save room by the throne room where you fight... I can't even remember his name now. But where you find out you're Dracula, there's two rooms above that save room. I never went back into them when I had to reload my save file. That's 2%. That leaves us with 3% left. My assumption that one room is 0.1% is slightly off. Start off with where we are right now. There's a hidden room! Woo! Jump on down here. Nothing too special. There is this, which I already have max of, so I can't pick it up. Lovely. But that only puts us at 9.8%. So where is that last hidden room, you might ask? Hidden room in a hidden room. It's glorious. And that is actually the last room. The last room counts for 0.2%. That is the full map completion. Cool. And back to me. Yeah, so really two rooms I forgot to fill in, and then the room which I never filled in, or the hidden room and the hidden room within a hidden room. Yes. And if I'm not mistaken, that voice clip is the indication that we've entered that correctly. Because currently we are showing, or I am showing you Julius mode. And you notice the music here has been replaced with his theme. And it's awesome. So start off with Julius. Julius, he has a whip. He can do this, he can kind of whip it around like this. He can only whip forward, unfortunately, so it's not that awesome. Has a multitude of sub-weapons. Cross, you would change them with the R button. So he's got Cross, Holy Water, Axe, and Grand Cross. Literally everything he used against you in the boss fight, he has right now. He's got his little... He's got the kick, he's got his down kick like he had in the fight, and he also has the dodge. One thing he has that you didn't see in the fight would have been his uppercut here. Not too much more to say about that. This is just Julius and his mode. Really, from here on out, we could more or less just go through the entire game and kill all the bosses and everything like that. I'm probably not going to spend too much time here in general, just point out a few things. Such my notice is that we aren't hitting very strong right now. Zombies, yes, they are dying in one hit, but they're not taking a lot of damage, really. That's long and short of it. Yeah, they're dying in one hit, but they aren't really dying as quickly in one hit as they should. Keep now. All of these sub-weapons use mana now. You have no pause, actually, in this mode. You have a map, there is no pause. You cannot pause. Which is a thing to note, not that important overall, really. You still save as normal, so just like walk in here, you can still save the game. Nothing special or different there. And really, the point of this game is you're just going through and attempting to kill as many bosses as possible before going to the final boss. And quite frankly, with our moveset, we could go directly to the final boss if we wanted to, fighting as few bosses along the way as possible. And I may end up doing something just like that, more or less to demonstrate. Boss rooms are still the same. And I'm going to Grand Cross you! Because he dies to a single Grand Cross. Grand Cross is kind of awesome. I also love his uppercut. His uppercut is great. Alright, so really Julius mode is just a lot of this. And you see, now that we've killed the boss, it would actually be more beneficial if we had a zombie to test some. I'm pretty sure every boss you kill will increase your damage. I can't say that for sure. It's gonna be that difficult to check, really. I mean, we should probably fight a few bosses. I'm gonna have to damage an enemy and see how much damage I do to it, and that'll be the easiest way to tell. Oh boy. Let me see. What's a nearby boss that we can run to? I can run right over to the Manticore. The Manticore isn't that far up. I also don't know how long this video is gonna be. I'm trying to make it look short. Really, this is Julius mode. Since you've already seen the entirety of the game, there's also no real reason for me to kill most of these monsters. Oh, you can also you are completely invincible during that, so you can kind of just use it to go through enemies. I am going to just try to find my way to the final boss now, because that is a thing that can be done. Is this the way I wish to go? I don't believe it is. Oh, yes it is. Wow. That was good for me. Can already be taken to the top floor here. I so did that before. You know what? Alright, I'm quite frankly probably going to be under-equipped to take on the final boss, or a lot of the things in this area in general, just because as you kill more enemies, I believe just kill more bosses, you become stronger. And with me having killed nothing boss-wise, I'm not very strong. So really, this is going to be a lot of defensive playing, because you can see already that I'm doing pitiful damage. If I want to do anything respectable, I more or less have to Grand Cross. And can I actually take this anywhere? I can take it back there. I'm not going to go back there and heal. As much as I would love to show off everything right now, I'm going to have to kill a few bosses to become a bit stronger, and then I'll come back and show you the final boss, which is the only other big thing of note. So see you guys in a moment. Man, look at Julius. He don't give no crap about water at all. You just run on the bottom of the water like it's nothing. It's faster than Soma as well, I think. Not as fast as the Blue Panther Soul, but still pretty freaking fast. So yeah, the entire reason that boat is here. Julius will get thrown back by it, but when the boat's close enough, you can dodge through it. It's not easy. And I'm aware how close to death I am right now. I really am. Yeah, that's pretty much going to be how I kill every boss for Julius mode. His HP doesn't go up, but I am 95% sure his damage does. I should double check that before I fight my next boss. I'll see you guys in a moment. Okay, I do 76 damage to a rock armor. How much will I do after I've killed the Manticore? And yes, I will kill every boss in this manner. It works. It's silly, but it works. 76, now I do 100. So yes, each boss you kill will increase the damage output that Julius does. Which is kinda great. I will see you guys at the next boss. I am totally doing these bosses out of order. Alright, Legion, I'm expecting to be an utter cakewalk with Julius. Wait for it, now. I'm just gonna keep doing this. Take the hit. Oh, I'm out of mana. Yes, that would be an issue with this plan. That would be an issue with this plan. So I'm actually gonna kinda have to fight Legion somewhat seriously. That's cool. I can keep doing this. I can keep doing this. And Legion is defeated, even before its outer shell is completely destroyed, just because of how much damage I did before it got opened. And to the next boss now. And here we are at Not Bad Company. Another thing I should note is, yes, your defense is going up for every boss that you kill. And this guy's probably going to be more dangerous. Whoever used up invulnerability frames should win me the fight, though. Like that. Go invulnerability frames. This is a lot closer to how fighting him naturally would be. A lot close to it, without having the Colossal List or a good up-reaching weapon. Okay, good, he's in phase 2 already. Wait, can I just do this? Oh my god, I can just do this! Well, if you're ever having trouble in this phase, this is an easy way to kill him. Just keep jumping off of his eye. I'd say that would have made my first time fighting him a lot easier, but I'd not even have that soul for Soma the first time I fought him. To the next boss! And now for a boss that will die like nothing. Damn, I was so hoping he would die to just one of those. Oh well. Oh well. Alright, that leaves us with not that many bosses left. There's like Death and the Headhunter, I think. Yeah. So I'll see you at the Headhunter. Can Julius do anything with this? Julius is immune to time stop. Good to know. And here we are at the Headhunter. Another thing I should probably note is, in addition to time stop, which I've just discovered, Julius is also immune to poison, curse, petrify, etc. Can I just do this to you? Kill you? Maybe. Just do it when you're in a different form. I think the crone likes to fly, and I know the final form likes to just be up on the ceiling, so that worked pretty well. And yeah, a single Grand Cross, at least with how many bosses I've killed, will defeat one of her forms if they all hit. That is good to know. Next is Death, and then I get to show off the final boss for Julius mode. So, this is what they did with the first area's theme? Put the clock tower music back! Alright, here we are at Death. Seems fitting to save him for last, to be perfectly honest. Alright, so Death is still Death. I'm still gonna do this crap to him. Alright, that's first phase down rather easily. Julius, especially once you start killing some bosses and get levels on him, just kind of becomes a powerhouse. Especially because he does hit high enough to do crap like this. And Death, I still got hit by the scythe, and it's, yeah, so you can be killed by his scythe as well, even before it hits the ground, just so you know. And now to the Master's Chamber. To the throne room we go! Is it technically a throne room? I do not know. And here we are at the throne room. Before we get started, look at this asinine route I took. That route took me to every boss. I don't think I missed any. I got the Skeleton, the Manticore, the Great Armor, the Big Golem, Balor, Legion, Headhunter, Death. Yeah, that should be every boss. And look how little of the castle I actually had to go through to do it. I even probably took a longer route than I needed to. Yeah, no, it's not that cool. What I just showed you was the bad ending for Soma, which, unfortunately, that is not the actual fight here. You do not actually get to fight Soma at the end of Julius mode. That would be incredibly cool if you did, admittedly, but you do not. So with how Graham moves right now, it's actually very hard to Grand Cross him. But it's more or less just the same boss. I'm pretty sure actually that in the sequel you do fight Soma in the second mode. I've never actually beaten the second mode of the sequel though. I should go and do that. I have a slot that's like already started for the second run. Ah, here we go. this now. And get away. Oh wow. I'm actually out of mana because I was using not Grand Cross. I was using normal cross. I'm pretty sure there's nothing special for defeating Graham at the end of this. There's no dialogue, he just goes into the next phase. And I've already shown you the whole attack pattern, or the tells here and everything, so it's just a matter of defeating him. And that's going to be a matter of how long it will take me to get enough charge to use Grand Cross again, because I want to Grand Cross him! I should have avoided using normal cross in his first form. But yeah, this is the entirety of Julius mode. You could go for 100% map completion. Julius has the skills to complete this. With him ignoring time stop and being able to make it through the waterfall, he has the skills to get 100% map completion. And when you defeat Graham, it's just him down here. That's pretty much it. Admittedly, Julius mode is awesome because you're literally playing as... You're not just playing as him as he was when you fought him as the boss. He has an additional skill over that. This is the way... I love this. Julius is probably my favorite character, favorite Belmont easily. And his mode is enjoyable even if it is silly at times. I should have shown you my map. I don't think I showed you my map. I think I have a... I'll splice in a little video showing off exactly what I did with the map, because the route I took for Julius mode was very silly. But since I never actually put my last thoughts out on the game the last time we watched the credits, I guess I'll do it now. This game, I like it as a game. It's not a bad Castlevania game. I don't like having to go in to switch souls every so often. Like, I feel like they should have made the walk on water and the walk underwater souls, at least one of them a gray soul, so you wouldn't have to keep putting it on as a yellow. Other stuff, and a lot of my complaints are stuff they fixed in the sequel. Like, you can pick between two different soul sets, like just quick change, which is also a matter of the sequel being on the DS and having more buttons. But you could pick quick swap between two sets of souls you use very often. You could, a lot of souls that should be gray souls are indeed gray souls. And a lot of things like that. But this game, it wasn't one I played when I was a child, it was one I played later on, and I liked this game. I really did. That would have been close enough. Crap, that was 10 years ago. What am I doing with my life? I'll see you guys when we get to the next project, which I've already decided what it is, so it shouldn't take that long. My history is anything to go off of.